What's good? What's good? Welcome to the Epic Sports Critics. I am Antoine,
I am Will to the Bird.
and we are going to talk about the trade, not just a trade, the trade. We're going to talk about the trade. We're going to talk about free agency. And it was a fight last night. I want to get on a little boxing too. We ain't got to get them deep into it, but we're going to talk about a little boxing too. But before we do all that, we got an intro. All right, we back. Okay, so Wilbert, brother Wilbert. Now,
What up with it?
I know this is personal for you because this got a lot to do with your team. So I just like, oh man, I got to get your thoughts. Now we kind of knew this was gonna happen though.
Yeah, it was like the worst kept secret in NBA.
I mean, ever since last season, we knew that this was where AD wanted to go. LeBron wanted him. They gave up. They tried to give up down there a whole starting squad for him last year.
Oh, they still did.
So, well, let me ask you this. So last year they was gonna give up. What was they gonna give up last year? Do you remember? I know it was
Shit.
Ball, Ingram, Hart. Was it Kuzma too in that deal?
Yes, in that too.
So they pretty much tried to
Cool.
give up their whole starting squad for and I think I think they had Zubac in there too. That center.
They might have.
So they tried to give them all them for AD, and they said no. But do you think? So okay, I was about to say, do you think Pelicans did the right thing by not making that trade? Did they get more now?
I mean, it's still the same outcome. I thought the Lakers had more leverage because it was the off season and he basically free agent next year anyway. I didn't know I didn't expect them to still give up everything they gave up
Well,
for him.
he's still
Like,
gonna have
it's
another year
a
though.
lot. Huh?
He's still got another year.
This is last year coming up though.
No, no, I know. What I'm saying is he would have had to do another year. So they was gonna trade him. It's just the fact that Lakers couldn't wait. You know what I'm
I
saying?
mean, why can't you wait another year and you give up all? That's all I'm saying. They
LeBron
just
only
gave
gonna
up
be
too much.
there for 3 more years. So
I
let's
don't
talk
care. He
about
still gave up too much.
okay, before we get into it, let's talk about what they did give up for him. So they gave up Lonzo Ball, um, Brandon Ingram, Hart, and was it three first round draft picks, including that number 4 overall they just got.
Yes.
That might have been the
And
tipping scale.
what make it so bad? They have, I think, 5 to 7 years when they can use the first round draft pick.
Well, so they don't have to use them right away.
They ain't gotta use them instantly. They can just use them if the Lakers have a bad year or something.
I didn't know that.
Right.
Hey, bro, I didn't know that.
Yeah. They like, yeah, we gonna use it this year, bro. Don't worry about it.
I didn't even know that, man. So,
Yeah.
okay. My question is, did you think they gave up too much or was it a cool trade?
Hell yeah, they gave up too much. Shit.
Why you think that?
They gave- I mean, dude, 3 first round picks, and you getting our last getting 2 second round picks that we had.
They got I thought it was just the 3 first round picks, man. What you talking about?
No, I'm saying though, Brandon Ingram was a 1st round draft pick, second player overall, and
Oh,
then
you talking about
Lonzo
they
Ball
gave up.
was too.
So okay, look, this what it is though. First I said, yeah, that's a little high price. That's a little too steep. But then I started to think, um, you know what? If they take those picks right away, that's what they want anyway. They feel like for the next 3 years, they're gonna ride on LeBron. They don't want no young dudes for the next 3 years. They want proven superstars for the next 3 years to come with LeBron and win some titles. And after that, then they're gonna rebuild. So after LeBron leave, or I'm thinking LeBron probably only gonna stay for the 3 more years. After that, they're gonna be in total rebuild mode. Then
I mean, yeah,
so I feel like
but
they felt like they didn't have nothing to lose for these 3 years. As far as it wasn't no little young prospects that they was trying to build off of. They chasing proven superstars right now. Get what I'm saying?
that, that's true. But like, I thought about it. Like, I was like, okay, well, they're getting rid of the circus Lonzo Ball, even though he is a great player. They're getting rid of his daddy, which is cool. Then Brandon Ingram does start. Look, he started to have blood clot issues. So
I mean, is that a chronic thing? You know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
And I say that I just brought up the chat. Anybody that's in there, you can throw up something. You can put something in the chat if you want to. But is that a chronic thing? Is that something that keep happening? Because that could just be one thing. You know what I'm saying? I was hearing other people saying, "Well, the blood color issue." I mean, is it something that just happened, or is it something that's gonna keep on happening?
I mean, I don't know. You see, they never cleared Chris Bosh to play again, so who
Well, he
knows?
had him in his lungs.
I
That's
mean,
different.
dude,
He had him in his
blood
arm,
clot.
but he had him in his lungs. I mean, you can't play with that. You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
I mean, you can't play with blood clots. Period. But I mean, if you ask me, do you want it in your lungs or your arm? You know what I'm saying? You put that shit in my arm, shit, fuck that. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like he should be all right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, I hope, but so I mean, as long as they kind of play, they're getting rid of the circus with the Lonzo Ball. So I don't know. At this point, LeBron's sitting back like, all
You
right,
know
who
what?
want to come play with
I think that
us?
people kind of go. I mean, his dad talk a lot, but what does he do? He doesn't do nothing that just like, yeah, they act like he come in the middle of the game and stop the game or some shit and do so. You know what I'm saying? It's not a big deal. You know, people, oh, I can't stand his dad. I can't stand his dad. Cool. Talk shit. So what? Get over it.
I mean, yeah. But just like last night, oh, the Lakers made a big mistake. They'll never win another championship now since they traded my boy. Like, just shut up.
He been saying that since he was in college. You know, they ain't better than my boy. You know, but that's his
Right.
job. And I think because of his mouthpiece, his son then went farther than he would have went on his own. So I mean, it's a double edged sword. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I feel
And
like
but
it's
his son, if you want to get technical, his son ain't played yet. Like, he been so injured that we really ain't seen his full potential. So that could
yeah.
hurt the Lakers.
I mean, so I don't feel like I think look, this is what LeBron did, bro. LeBron came there and he looked and he saw like these are the people I want to keep. These are the people I need to keep, and these are the people that they cool, they projects. I can work with them, but these people are already ready. That's why they wouldn't give up Kuzma, because it's like Kuzma ready. Brandon ain't. You know what I'm saying? Lonzo Ball, he ain't ready yet, but he can be, but he ain't ready yet. You know, so those are people that was like, hey, I need if you want me to make this run right now, it's people that I can run with right now. It's people that I can run with, 4 years down the line. So you need to keep the people I can run with right now, and the people that ain't ready yet, they got to go. I think that's what it
It's
was.
it's it's gonna be real interesting now, man, because there's so many free agents that can come there now or won't come there. It's getting ugly real quick now.
Um, yeah, I know. So let's talk about that. Let's talk about that. So they made the trade. They really ain't got. They ain't gonna have no draft for a couple. They ain't gonna have no first round picks for a couple years, and so they are going to use free agency to plug the holes they got. Let's talk about the free agents out there, man. Um, you said you remember all the major ones. So what's all the major ones?
Well, you got like Jimmy Butler. You got this one guy named Kawhi Leonard. Uh,
We're gonna talk a little bit about the finals too, but um, Kyrie Irving too.
Kyrie Irving and Kemba Walker. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The Lakers. The Lakers also might trade for Beasley. I'm hearing.
Who you think they need the most?
Not
Like what
Beasley.
position they
Bradley
need the
Beal. I'm
most?
sorry.
They
I
need
said
a point
Beasley.
guard though.
Well, they can get a point guard from anywhere now.
No, I
Cause
mean they
you
need
got
a
Kemba
good
Walker
point guard. They
and then
need
D'Angelo. Hey, who's to say D'Angelo Russell might not come back to LA now? Because I'm hearing if Kyrie signed with Brooklyn, they have no intentions on getting bringing him back.
Oh, I mean, yeah, things gonna shake up. Things gonna shake up. But who you think would be the best fit for this team out of all them dudes?
Kyrie. Kyrie.
Think so, Kyrie?
Yep.
Man, hey, if you add Kyrie, that's a championship. Because we gonna talk about what happened to the Golden State. Golden State is no longer the superpower they was.
No,
So
that's, I
the
mean,
West is open now.
at least for a year. Let's be real, at least for a
I
year.
mean, you think Kevin gonna go back?
Well, it was reported 2 days ago that Kevin had moved all his shit out of the Bay Area.
Yeah, in New York. That's what I heard.
So
I heard he already bought a house in New York.
yeah, but I mean, you can buy a house
Well, man, come on,
anywhere. I
man.
don't go
Why
out.
would you? Okay, but why would you move your stuff though? If you definitely just bought another house just to have whatever. But
Well,
if you move all your stuff, that means you plan on moving, correct?
that, no, but listen. Let me tell you how ignorant. See, this is how ignorant I be with some money. Let me show you. If I just tore my ACL and I had my surgery in New York, so obviously he's gonna do like most of his rehab in New York. I'm guessing. Why not move your stuff there just to have everybody
He
talking
did
about you?
that
You
before
still
this
sign
before the
with?
injury happened.
Did he?
Yeah, he did that shit like a couple weeks ago.
Man, I heard they was moving the stuff a couple of days ago. That's when I heard his stuff
Man,
started getting
I
moved.
know I heard about that. I heard about that like 2.5 weeks ago when they were saying that yeah, Kevin Durant already moved his stuff to New York. I had already heard about that. But yeah, I agree with you. I think Kyrie would be the best fit because for real, I think they need another superstar and they need a point guard. I mean, because you got your size and length with them two. You just need that. You need somebody. But see, LeBron can play point,
Yeah, but then
but you need
on
a
some
pure
real,
shooter. Hey, Clay gonna be a free agent too.
Clay going back.
But you got to think, Clay was the only person out of the big four in Golden State that wasn't getting paid the max deal, right?
Right, but he still got screwed in that because he didn't get NBA first team this year. You heard about that, didn't
No, I didn't hear that.
you? Yeah, so he can only get the he can only get the max. He can get the super max. So he still lost like $50 million.
That's what I'm saying. At some point, he gonna be like, man, the hell with this, because he could take a max deal, or he can't get no max deal nowhere because of that.
Well, if he go anywhere else, I think he get like okay. If he side back and go to state, he get the 189. If he go anywhere else, he get like 130 something, 140 something.
Oh, so he got to stay there he'll get paid more if he stay there.
Right, but if he would make the NBA first team, he would be eligible for the
How he didn't
220.
make the first team?
That's what everybody was talking about because he had missed a couple of games and
Really?
yeah, I think they had to give it to like Kemba Walker or something too. It was crazy. It was real fucked up.
Yeah. So in that case, that works better for them. Now they can keep him because Kevin Durant ain't gonna stay.
Right,
um,
but like, and then who's to say what Boogie Cousins gonna do? He might say, "Fuck it, I'll take another discount. Comes to the Lakers."
I don't even want Cousins, man.
Man, Cousins and LeBron with Anthony Davis. Well, no, they already play together.
Cousins don't seem like he's stable enough, dude.
No, I just thought about it. Anthony Davis and Cousins already play together. So
Yeah, they did. I mean, that would be nice though. I mean, they do need a center. I mean, Davis could play center, but you got McGee. McGee been actually playing good, but
Man, JaVale McGee be balling, dog. I don't care what nobody says.
I feel you.
He's very underrated.
So my vote is I think Kyrie to be the best free agent, but I don't know if he's gonna go there.
And
But
then they still might get Jimmy Butler. You never know.
I don't cool on Jimmy.
Man, Jimmy LeBron be nice, man. I don't even like LeBron, you know that, but Jimmy LeBron be nice.
Well, I mean, you're in a good position because your team. Okay, let's talk about the finals. Congratulations to the Raptors for
I'm not
being.
congratulating for that bullshit.
Well, they beat them in 6. I mean, what you want, bruh?
Okay, but the one game Kevin Durant came back, they looked like a mediocre team. I'm not congratulating them.
I mean, look, if Durant was there, it'd be a different series. They won because of injury. I agree. If they won because Golden State was hurt, and then Klay Thompson tore ACL. They had the worst injury finals I've seen in a while.
Yeah,
But
for real. When you get key players like that, keep getting killed. Like, damn.
But I mean, that's part of the game. You can't get mad at the other team for still taking advantage.
Right.
So I'm cool with Raptors. They won. Congratulations, they won. Kawhi Leonard actually played a dope ass. He had one of the best playoff runs ever, I think.
Yeah, he averaging 30 points every game.
Yeah, you can't argue with that. So, um, so they went on ahead and won. Oh, Durant ruptured his Achilles. Question: do you think it was his Achilles that whole time and not his calf?
I think it was because of that one injury on that one video they showed at Toronto. He didn't have his calf muscle wrapped. It was below the calf muscle had ice on it, which is the Achilles. So I was like, what the hell? How is that wrapped up? So I
So
don't know.
you think
Maybe
it
they
just
was lying the whole time.
right? So why would he come back out there though?
Cause man, like everybody, a lot of people say Kevin Durant here is everything, and he kind of weak when it comes to people talking about him.
He got thin skin.
So he just want to be a part of it.
I think they forced him out. I think
I don't think they forced
I
him.
think the doctor lied to him and told him it wasn't as bad as it was, and they forced him out.
But see, as somebody else, they had already covered that. They saying that everybody doctor was saying he could play, even including his. Yeah, he had got a second opinion. So I don't know.
Well, I
Then
mean,
the next day he went to go have surgery. I'm like, damn, dude. Like,
yeah, they do. You know, they do that shit. They'll have surgery that same day.
obviously,
But no, I'm just worried. I'm just like, you see how the GM was crying. I wish I had the sound bite.
oh yeah, that was acting.
What was he
He
crying for?
they act like it was really emotional in that back locker room when it went down.
Like, he was crying like crying.
Yeah, everybody was so sad and hurt for Kevin Durant. I don't know why. Like,
Man, I'm looking like, dude. I'm like, all right, dude. He act like somebody died or something,
you know
dog.
what they act like? They act like
He probably was gonna be
Kevin
fired.
Durant. Kevin Durant came to Golden State to get a ring. I ain't gonna never get no ring now. I ain't never get no,
Uh,
you have two. Like, no.
Shit, three
Yeah.
if you count before he got there.
What are you talking about? He ain't win before he got there.
No. Oh, you talking about Durant got two? No, I
Yeah.
meant the GM
Ah, yeah, he
that was
good too.
crying. No, okay. So I was just wondering about that injury. So since he out, Clay out, Golden State is a shell of their former self. They're gonna hobble into the season. They're gonna still look cool because don't underestimate Curry, but he can't do it by himself for sure. And
Well,
what?
that's the whole thing though. As long as they make the playoffs, Clay gonna be back by the playoffs.
Yeah, but see, without Durant, LeBron with AD can beat them. Without
That's true.
Durant, if they had Durant, we talking about a different story. Durant ain't coming back all next year, right?
Right.
So
Well, no, no. Some asshole said he could be back in April.
then they need to get their ass whooped because that's really pushing it. But Kobe came back there early, right?
Yeah, a lot of them did.
Yeah, I mean, I saw they did a thing. How many? Some people took like a whole year, and then like Kobe and a couple other people took like 230 days.
Right, right. Some took 280, some took 230. So
Right. But either way it go, you would be stupid to go back out there for a team that did you like that. I wouldn't. I sit out that whole year, even if they go
well,
to the playoffs.
if, if he signed with them, they good because they can pay the max deal.
Right. I don't think he's gonna sign with them. But sticking on the Lakers are open next year. I mean, the Lakers
Yeah.
gonna have a clear path next year. Ain't gonna be nobody in the West for real standing in their way.
Well,
Um,
Denver still.
I know. I mean, you're gonna have some people that's gonna give them competition, but the only people that was really gonna be a for real threat to me would have been Golden State. But without Durant, now we talking. Now we going. Now we talking about title contention.
Come on, Nella. Give him that
So,
black joystick.
are you picking them to go all the way?
The Lakers.
Yeah.
I picked the Lakers since 1985 to go all the way every year.
No, you don't. No. I I'm gonna say yeah. I'm gonna say I want to see what he looked like with Anthony. I want to see who else they add though. I got to see who else they add. They need one more superstar. Do you agree?
Man, yeah, they're gonna get him regardless.
So they got the cap room for a max deal.
Dude, they got another max deal they can get. And then, like I said, it's people out there. Like, shit, Kawhi could still want to go there, to be honest. You know what I'm saying?
I know. I just don't see him leaving after they just won the title. I don't see Kawhi leaving after they just won the title.
Shit, that's the best way to leave, with a ring. Can't nobody be mad at it.
Yeah, they can, because if you leave after you win a title, that's like what the hell? We just won a title.
Bro, somebody said, this is what I heard the other day. Somebody was like, which is better? Winning the lotto, leaving your wife, or just leaving your wife?
It depends on how bad she is.
No, I'm saying though, if you already know you got potential to leave the wife, and then you go hit the lotto a day before you was thinking about it, you're like, shit, I'm really gone now.
I mean, yeah, I feel you. It's just different in sports though, especially in basketball.
No foul.
Like I seen that in football,
I mean,
but
come on.
you don't see that in basketball for real.
Let's be honest. How many number one seeds they had and they ain't won shit?
We talking about Toronto? Or
I'm talking about Toronto. Yeah, man. To take y'all ring, like it never happens like that. Nobody really rent a player and get a ring out of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, I feel you. So I mean, we gonna see later how that shake up. Huh?
I said, then it's cold. Who want to live in cold ass Toronto?
I mean, I agree. I would rather go to LA than Toronto, but you know, it is what it is. I was just saying, after you win a title,
yeah.
you breaking up a little bit.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, why don't you find out where the fuck you trying to go, sit your ass down, so then maybe your shit will stop breaking up. Good?
You said what, bro?
I was trying to see was you good, because your phone the sound going in and out. Good now?
Yeah, I'm trying to read stuff because people starting to wake up.
You ain't got no man cave?
No, not yet. Not at this moment.
No, I couldn't do it unless I gave me one little space to myself. You know what I'm saying? If I was you.
Hell yeah. It's in the makings though.
Yeah, though. If you got to build a little room on the side or something, do that. But no, those are the major free agents though. I mean, it's some more out there. Oh, they got Porzingis a free agent too. It's a few free agents, dog. It's like one of the biggest
free agent.
Yeah, it's like one of the biggest.
Play in Dallas.
You said what?
Play in Dallas though. He ain't leaving Dallas.
Right. I mean, you know, Mark Cuban just trying to get that Dirk magic. He want another tall white dude. You know what I'm saying? He just need that the Dirk magic. You know, it's just if you ain't Dirk, if you fit the profile of Dirk, then that's what they trying to get.
Well, I mean, to his defense, that's kind of what the city is used to.
Well, I'm just saying he gonna want to keep him because of the way, you know what I'm saying, his profile. So
right.
Depends on if he want to stay though. But I know he hated in New York or whatever. But all right, it ain't too much. I mean, that's all I gotta say about the NBA, man. Raptors are the champions. Lakers making moves. They the only people that made that move. You say it's a little too much. I don't think it is because I think they betting everything on LeBron for the next 3 years, and that's what they should have done from the beginning with. They should have Tyronn Lue because give him the coach he want, give him the players he want, and let him bring you some titles. And then after the 4 years, he gone. You get what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying, but they still give him a lot.
But see, Cleveland trusted him to bring in everybody he wanted, and he brought them a title. And first time in franchise history. So Lakers need to do the same. Jeannie Buss and whoever need to stop trying to do this and do that. Let him give him everything he asked for. Now, if he don't bring you no titles, it's on him. But he's still gonna sell the most tickets and shit because he's LeBron.
Hey, I think Jason Kidd is the highest paid assistant coach in the league, bro.
And it's so funny. Why won't they hire Jason Kidd?
No, he did get hired.
No, they want him as the head coach. But
I know.
They wanted him to be, assistant. They wanted him to be Tyronn Lue assistant. And the thing is, and then they gave Tyronn Lue a shitty contract, way shitty than every other coach, every other coach the contract they give. And then he said, no, that's insulting. I'm not going to do that. So the thing is, they was going to fire him in 3 years after LeBron leave for sure, and then they was going to bring in Jason Kidd. Well, why not put in Jason Kidd right now then?
I don't know. I don't know why they made him the assistant head coach. I don't understand either.
Because LeBron must not want him, so they was like, all right, well, we'll have you assistant until we get rid of him after LeBron leave. But the thing is, Tyronn Lue knew that, but he was like, well, pay me the 5-year deal like you give everybody else, even though y'all getting rid of me in 3 years. And they was like, no, we give you a 3-year deal. Serious?
But no, I think I heard that Jason Kidd and LeBron actually get along a lot.
It seemed like they would, but it's something behind that then, though. You don't know. You only know about what you see.
Yeah, that's true.
But I feel like if they got along, maybe they game don't translate or something. Maybe they just don't. He don't like the way he coaches something. But I don't see why they wouldn't just keep him.
I don't know.
So anyway, Lakers made some moves. We on the lookout for the other free agent they're gonna get. We'll see when does free agency kind of start, when they can start signing people.
July 3rd.
July 3rd. All right.
Yep.
When this shit drop, you gonna definitely hear from us. If you ain't bullshitting, but I'm gonna track your ass down, I swear. All right, so
you can't jump off.
What's that?
You can't jump off yet. You didn't congratulate the Blues, bro.
Okay, congratulations to the St. Louis Blues for winning the Stanley Cup in franchise history. So they was ape shit downtown, bro.
Yeah, trust me, I know. Trust me.
Dude, I'm so mad, man. I wish I would have bought man, you could have bought a pack of T-shirts and just write Blues on them motherfuckers, sell them up for $20 a pop. You would have sold out. Just take a Sharpie. Just take a Sharpie and write Blues on that motherfucker. You can misspell the shit. It don't even matter. The motherfuckers. You can write BLEWS. They're like, oh, that's cool. That's authentic right there.
Right.
Motherfuckers.
Put the Lou on it. They make sure you put LU, and they be like, oh yeah, it's so.
Yeah. You'll sell them motherfuckers out 20 minutes, bro. Guarantee you.
When you get tired, man, look up Brett Hall at the ceremony, dog.
Brett Hall? Oh, what he looking like?
Oh, he was so sloppy. Oh, it was
Man, I remember growing up, man. Brett Hall was the man in St. Louis, bro.
That's all we had. Like, all we had was Brett Hall.
Yeah, but we had Wayne Gretzky for 1 year.
Yeah.
They was like, Wayne Gretzky and Brett Hall together? Forget about it. We got a title.
Yeah,
didn't work out. We got him at the tail end of his career.
McGinnis was done. Nope. Yeah, I mean, he still scores. It was good, though. It was fun.
Yeah, I mean, but he was like, he was like 36. He was ready to, he was at the tail end of his career. But anyway,
right.
Congratulations, St. Louis Blues. Oh, yeah, man. Happy Father's Day. You doing something to kids?
said what?
You doing something with the kids?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay. So, but happy Father's Day to you.
Yeah, same
Hey
to you,
man,
man.
hey, all I would want to do, man, kick back and watch a couple movies or something. You know what I'm saying? I don't need to go out.
You
Shit,
ain't lying.
bring me some White Castles or some emos or something, and let me watch a movie. And that's all I need. Thank you, kids.
Hey, I like
I
good
watch I
marketing
watch Infinity War.
right there. I do want to watch Endgame. Who got a copy of Endgame? Well, I think that's
dude,
something
dude, you got to
purchase
see it in 4K.
online.
Hey, bro, you got to see it in 4K. That shit looks so good. Yeah. Say what? You cutting out?
What Endgame?
Yeah.
How do you see it in 4K?
Dude, I got a 4K. I just
I
bought
said,
a
how you see
4K
Endgame in
TV.
4K?
Dude, I just bought a 4K TV. Once you go there, you can't go back. Like I tried to watch a HD and the SD. That shit like garbage. HD look like garbage compared to 4K.
But somebody else talking about an 8K too for to come out. Like, what the fuck? Like,
8K. Damn. Well, I'm gonna get rid of this 4K. I
that's
love
what
my
I'm saying.
gadgets.
Like, do every 3 years. Like every 3 years, like, hey, you want this? Now you need this.
I know. Well, you only
Like,
live once. Fuck it. But
cocaine and hookers everywhere. I guess.
no, but all right, that's the end of our NBA discussion, man. I'm gonna talk some boxing for a couple minutes before we get off. Okay, so heavyweight division. The heavyweight division is it was just getting big, right? It just started to
Right.
be. It's so whack to me now because these dudes they are some politician. They for real like politicians and businessmen and promoters. They're not fighters. They're punk ass politicians and businessmen, and none of them is fighting each other. And they got every excuse in the book to talk about why they don't want to fight each other. It's getting on my damn nerve. Tyson Fury just had a fight last night. That's why I want to talk about it. Against some dude that nobody never heard of, Tom Schwartz. You heard of him? Yeah, I heard of him too.
Yeah, I saw the damn. I saw the TKO too. Man, that shit was stupid.
I mean, the dude wasn't
That
even
was a
throwing
bad
no
fight.
punches. The dude was just letting Tyson just beat him in
No,
the
that was a bad
face.
fight.
You see that shit? So yeah, let me talk about that fight. Cause I'm already
Yeah, I
disappointed.
saw the
Tyson Fury
knockdown.
been talking so much crap. I'm like, man, why don't you
With
fight Anthony Joshua and
stoppage.
shut the fuck up? Cause he just keep talking.
Saw the
He don't know
stoppage.
me. I'm the best in the world. Da da da. I'm like, dude, we'll fight Anthony Joshua then. He won't fight Anthony Joshua. He fought Wilder. That was a draw. They supposed to have a rematch. That didn't happen. So he went and signed with Top Rank. And that's the worst thing you can do is sign with Top Rank. You know why? Top
Watch that.
Rank, because Bob Arum, he'll have you fighting bums. He always trying to he don't want you to fight nobody big yet because he want to keep that money in house. So he'll just keep you fighting bums, and then you just got to keep coming up with excuses why you got to fight these bums when the best is sitting right there. Excuse me. So
That's
huh?
fucking ridiculous, dude. So he should be fighting at least the Mexican that got the belts now. Like these niggas need to start.
Right, right. So okay, Anthony Joshua lost to Andy Ruiz. I talked about that. You saw that fight too. What you think of that fight first off?
What, the Ruiz fight?
Yeah.
Joshua got loose and got his ass caught. He couldn't recover after that.
He got loose.
Yeah, he did. He put a kill in the third round, whatever. He got caught to the left.
I know, but what the fucked up part is
Never
he
recovered.
never could recover. It's like you got caught. That's cool. You got wobbled, and back up. Get your distance, do a little clinching, and recover. It's like he never recovered.
Well, he was a third option. So when you think you fight somebody as your third option person to fight, you think he gonna be about shit. And he caught your ass. You like, oh shit, wait a minute.
Well, I know.
I've been
It's
there.
just the fact that later on
Boof.
in the fight, you'll think he'll get his legs back, and you know what I'm saying. He never got his shit back. And I'm like, I don't know, man. It is like, and I'm looking like, dude, all you gotta do is jab this little motherfucker. He just kept letting him come in. Like, if you keep popping your jab out there, he ain't gonna keep coming in. You know, stay behind the jab at least. But I think he was so disoriented that he couldn't even do that. he was seeing three of them out there. but hold on. But yeah, so that's all. I was just want to talk about that fight last night, and I don't know when we gonna see these dudes fight each other. But Wilder supposed to fight Ortiz in the rematch. What you think about that?
It's fucking crazy.
And I'm looking like this. That was a good fight. Remember, we saw that fight. But I don't want to see a rematch because Ortiz lost. He beat Ortiz hands down. And only way I would want to see a rematch if Ortiz fought Joshua or Tyson Fury and beat them. You know what I'm saying? I'm seeing your lips move, but I don't see shit. It ain't giving no sound. Wilder?
Wilder after so Wilder gonna fight what's today? Oh, we now?
Yeah. I got Green over here saying that I got a good connection. Hello? Wilbert?
Yes. I can hear you.
Yeah, you're
I can hear you.
okay. I think you good now.
Okay.
Now, go ahead and say what you got to say.
All right.
We're back. So no, what I'm saying was Ortiz is the only boxer that Wilder actually I'll say Wilder fans. Everybody was nervous. Like that's the only one everybody was like, oh shit. Like he actually
It was that's what I'm saying. It was a good fight. Ortiz a good fighter, but for me to want to see the rematch, like if you clearly lost the fight, you got to prove that you need a rematch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
if you the champ, only if you the champ. Like if you the champion and you lose, you get a rematch, right? But if you not the champ, you the challenger, and you lose, you clearly lost. You have to do something to show me that you need to get that rematch. You don't just get a rematch.
I understand what you're saying though, but he's so respected after that fight and how he fought him. Which I'm willing to watch a rematch just because how he.
I mean, I understand that, but you need to beat another top contender before I say you ready for that rematch. And he didn't beat he beat somebody, but he wasn't a contender.
I mean, that's like even them clowns on YouTube that love Wilder. When they got on there was like, shit, like well, man,
Yeah,
that
they was nervous. It was
he
a good
pulled
fight.
it off. You know what I'm saying?
I know. That's the thing. It was a great fight. It was a great. We saw that fight. It was great. But
Right.
I think before I want to see that rematch, he has to beat one of those other top guys. That's just my opinion. It's like I don't want to see that fight again because he just didn't beat no top guy. So Wilder needs to move forward. You don't need to move. That's moving back. Even though it was a good fight, you beat him. So you need to move on to the next guy.
Well, okay, you gotta think though. Wilder got like 3 fights he can actually fight. He can fight Tyson Fury. That's not gonna happen. He can fight Anthony Joshua. You know that's not gonna happen. And then he can fight Ruiz. That don't like it's probably not gonna happen unless he beat Joshua. So
I know. They was trying.
all he got.
I think if he beat Joshua, he's gonna fight Wilder next. Ruiz. You know why?
He ain't finna beat that dog.
Oh yeah, I know. I'm just saying if he do, because that's all PBC. That's in the same company. That's the same promotion company. Ruiz from the PBC.
Let's be real though. He ain't gonna have a rematch clause. Is he? Will he? No.
It's who?
Ruiz.
No, Joshua got a rematch. They already set it up.
I know, but can he have a rematch now?
Oh, you saying about since he the champion?
Yeah, Joshua coming down and beat his fucking
I
head.
don't think so, man. Because in that case, then people just keep on putting rematches every time they lose a belt.
Right.
I don't think so. I think once it's once it's done, that's it. But see, what I'm hearing is they might strip one of those belts away from him, just so somebody else can fight for that belt.
Oh, whatever.
Because it's three. He got 3 belts. So
They want to strip Joshua from him. So fuck no.
I know, but they corrupt though. You know what I'm saying? So they was like, cool. So we can get that belt, and we can have 2 other people fight for that belt. So we'll just strip him from him while Anthony Ruiz got it.
Nope.
Because you got to fight mandatories for every single one of those belts.
Right.
That's the thing when you undisputed. You know what I'm saying? You could be stuck fighting mandatories for like 2 years. But see, you'll get somebody. What'd you say?
I'm listening.
You can get somebody to step aside money. Like you got mandatories, but if you got a bigger fight coming up or somebody big that's got a name and you can make a lot of money, you just pay somebody what they would have made on their mandatory fight to step aside so you can make this other money.
I guess, but it's so corrupted.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about that because that fight last night. Fury. I mean, it wasn't really. What you think of? Did you watch the whole fight? It was only 2 rounds.
It was only 2 rounds. I saw what I needed to see. I wasn't like, dude.
And it looked like Tyson was sparring, and the dude, I mean, he is tall. Tyson is 6'9" and got a super long reach, but
right.
The dude, what he tried to do a couple things in the first round, second round, especially after he got knocked down. He didn't do nothing but just stood there and took punches. Like I'm talking about, like just bink, 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 bink. Like this all he did was just stood there and took punches, and the referee just called it. I'm like, man, yeah, this is some bullshit.
Yeah, it's on ESPN Plus.
I know, screw that, man. That's why I say I don't like Top Rank, dude.
Look,
so now that we know who the top fighters are, and we want to see them fight each other, now we got to listen to all these dudes make all these excuses why they got to fight all these other people. It's
right.
Like, I don't want to hear it no more, dude. And then they got the nerve to sit there and call Anthony Joshua a punk and all this shit, and y'all don't want to fight him. It's like, man, shut up, man. I don't want to hear from Wilder. I don't want to hear from Fury. I don't want to hear from none of them, dog. Like, you want to kick a man when he's down, but Ruiz got the belt because you were too scared to fight him. So I don't want to hear that shit.
Right. That was that man's third option to fight, so...
But, dude, Wilder could have fought him instead of Dominique Brazil because they could have gave him stepped aside money. You know what I'm saying? He would have took like $2 million stepped aside, and you could have made like $30 million. But it is what it is.
Well, that ain't my money. Fuck it.
All right, man. We can wrap up, dog. I appreciate you for actually answering the phone.
Yeah.
And we'll try to do something next week, hopefully. That Chucky coming out, man. You might try to get on that Child's Play.
Man, I need to get on. I'm so behind in movies, bro.
Dude, go see John Wick 3. If you don't see anything, go see the John Wick 3, bro.
No, that's what I keep telling me. I'm so embarrassed for that because I'm one of the early promoters of John Wick. Like I was at the beginning.
Yeah, I remember in part 2. We saw part 2 and we did a review. That shit was good.
Yeah. Who was that? Was that James, the big Ronin with us? James, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That shit, man. Fuck.
But
I'm gonna get.
All right. Yeah. Sure.
All right, man. Did you see the trailer for The Shining?
No. Yeah, I did. It's supposed to be a sequel, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You didn't like it.
I'm gonna have to watch it again, man. I'm gonna have to watch it.
You know what? It looked like it was too heavy-handed. Like they kept showing clips from The Shining. It's like they kept on trying to throw it in your face. This is a sequel to The Shining. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, I get that. I don't need to see the fucking when the kid was on the big wheel in the hotel and in the hallway with blood and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I don't need you to show me that to know this is a sequel to Shining. So, yeah, I saw that.
That's the part that's pissing me off.
Huh?
That's the part that's pissing me off.
Yeah, and that's probably a studio one is like, make sure people know this is Shining. Make sure they know this is Shining. You know what I'm saying? Because they trying to
Right.
sell it on that point.
If you
But
try to sell it on that alone, they ain't gonna sell it, bro.
I know. See, they don't understand people, man. It's better if you don't know it's a sequel and then you realize it later. That makes it better. You know
You know
what I'm saying?
what? That and when that does happen in certain movies, you be like, oh shit.
Right. When you get the reveal that it's the same universe or this is the same character, that just makes it even better. But you already know that now because they threw that all in your face in the trailer.
Yeah, so I guess he's a little boy, right? I
Yeah,
guess
he
he's
the
gonna be a
boy
little
grown
boy.
up.
Uh,
And I mean, I'm guessing that was like early '80s. I'm guessing he'd probably be that age. I didn't hear you. For some reason, not coming in.
I said yes, he would be that age. That's about right.
All right. Well, all right, man. We're going to get out of here then. All right, man. Thanks for checking out the video. Not you. All right, people. Thanks for checking out the video. Thanks for Wilbert. Thanks for coming through. And we're going to try to do something next week, man.
I bet.
I don't care if I'll be coming by the crib knocking on the door.
I'm here.
All right, man. I'm gonna sign off. All right, bro.
All right, bro.
All right. So thanks for checking out the video. Give me some thumbs ups and subscribe to the channel. And we will have more podcasts. Probably gonna do it. I'm gonna try to do it at least once a week, preferably on Sundays. It might change, but we'll see. So, all right. I'm out of here. Damn it. I'm out of here. Peace.